Welcome to Brake Check. My name is Brian. We've got Craig behind the camera.
Hey guys.
Today we're going to do a quick walk around of the 2020 Mazda MX-5 Miata RF. RF stands for retractable fastback. So what that means is that this can be filled in with metal right here. So if you've ever thought of the Miata and went, you know, what a great car, but I don't like soft tops, this is the solution right here. We'll take a quick look at the interior real fast. This has the two-tone tan and black interior and the Soul Red Crystal exterior paint, which you can see comes into the tops of the doors as well. Now, we get a lot of comments about, oh, that's a small car, from lots of people. And it is, they're right, and that is why it drives so well. That is the point. So I feel like if you see a lot of reviews on this car, you're hesitating about its size, just know it's a roadster. That's what they're all about, and that's why they're so wonderful. It's not a problem for us, and I'm 6'4", 6'5", and I'm making it work. It's worth the trade-off.
It's small on purpose.
That's the point.
Yeah.
Let's bring it around a little bit. So if you see parts where the sun hits the paint, I feel like it changes color. This paint, photographs don't do it justice. It looks really good. We're in the shade mostly right now, but it really pops in the sun. Something they did from the NC to the ND Miata is they restyled everything. And I really like what they've done with the taillights. They had a similar round taillight on the NC, and they've kind of kept that and added this little hash on the side. I think it looks really, really good. Now, something I find that's really cool about the RF is when the top is down, the glass rear window actually goes away as well. So you do get open air coming through here. And this deflector can be taken off to increase that. In our experience, the wind noise isn't that bad. We've heard a lot of people complain about buffeting with the RF. We're not noticing that. It is a drop top, so just know that, but we're not noticing anything atrocious. Even at highway speeds, it's fine. Come around and look at the wheels real quick. These are 17-inch. These are the kind of the gray anthracite color. They look really good. They contrast the color of the car really well. Solid steel brakes in the rear, vented in the front. You can get Brimbos if you option the sport package, and it gives you Recaro seats as well. While that would be great, never once have we thought the brakes weren't good enough for this car. It's so light at 2,400 pounds. Craig, what do you think? Do you have any problems with that?
Not a problem at all. Hey, what's this little thing in the bumper that we got new in 2019, I think?
Oh, right here?
Yeah, what's that?
That would be a backup camera.
Oh, nice. And how do you open the trunk?
Okay, good point. So I actually thought there was nothing down here, but if you dig down, there's actually a button right there. But you have to have the proximity sensor on you, the key, which is kind of clunky, kind of big for what it is, but there's a spare hard key inside of it in case you get locked out for some reason. There's a key, a physical key in here that'll let you get back in the car. Now the trunk, it is bigger and deeper than I thought it would be. If you've ever dealt with Miatas in the past, they have a pretty shallow trunk. This is a lot deeper. So 4.5 cubic feet, give or take, more than you think. So if a couple's going on a short weekend trip, this would work for you. Something Craig noticed was it has a classic whip antenna and the shark fin. So you got the best of both worlds here. Shark fin's obviously for satellite radio and GPS. Coming around here, something to think the RF does really well is it has a great profile. So if you back up and look at the profile of the car, proportions obviously are good on all the Miatas, but it looks really cool seeing this Targa style right here. They don't make Targas anymore, unless you go to a 911 or something like that. This is kind of the only one in a reasonable price range. It has the Euro style quarter panel turn signals. I love those, I think they look great. Let's bring them to the front. Now we've had some different opinions on what this car looks like in the nose. Some people have said it looks like a shark. Some have said it's just a cute car. I can see a little bit of both. Years previously, the Mazda had a face on all of their cars. It had kind of a smile. Your Mazda 2 has that smile of that generation. This carries on a similar theme, but it doesn't look silly. It looks serious, but it looks good. Really happy with it.
Tell us about those headlamps.
Headlamps. Okay, these are actually some of the best headlights we've ever used on a car. They do track with your steering. So if you'll notice when you're pulling into a parking lot at night, say you're turning right, the left light will turn a little bit and the right light will aim a lot to the right. So it's almost like a cornering lamp. It's really good. Really, really like that. That's one of the things that if you can get an option on yours, do it. It's great. So in 2019, we noticed a change in the power output on this car. So it went from, it's still the same 2-liter engine displacement, but it's gone from 155 horsepower to 181. And that is a big jump. That's over 25 horsepower. If you added 25 horsepower to, let's say, a full-size pickup, no one would blink at it. This is the equivalent of adding maybe 100 horsepower to a full-size pickup. That's a big difference. It pulls all the way to 7,500. It's happy to do it. It's a lot of fun on a back road.
No engine cover.
No engine cover, right? Saving weight again. Really happy with this power plant. So the moral of the story is it's more than just a pretty face.
Show us the hardtop work.
Oh, okay, we can do that. So obviously it's easier for me to get in the car when the top is off. To me, this is a almost permanently top off car.
Button push.
Hang on, everything's on here. All right.
That's why you turn everything off, Brian.
Exact. All right. So you push the button down for it to come up. The downside of this is you can't just let it go. You have to hold it down the whole time. So there's no auto up or down on the roof. But in a matter of seconds, in a tilt of the head, you now have a coupe. You've gone from a soft top to a coupe, just like that. Love it. Stay tuned for more. We've got a full review coming after this. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot.